Yo, 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 yo. What's up, Facebook? What's up, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube? So, I got a topic today. Today's adventure is going to be a topic for the brain because this is a very touchy subject that apparently bothers some people. Some people don't seem to understand. So, we're gonna dive right into it. So, age ain't nothing but a number, as a saying. Does age really matter? Now, for starters, let's clear up something. We ain't talking about no babies right now. We ain't talking about no teenagers. We talking about full-grown legal adults, legal by Constitution, federal, state law, legal. All right. We're not even gonna use 18. We're gonna use 21 and up. So the situation, the topic came about that, for example, I'm a 47-year-old man. I date women in their 20s, in their 30s, 40s, 50s. Sure do. I don't give a damn what nobody got to say. So I keep hearing these little situations. For example, there was a situation where a man was, I think, 40 something years old or whatever, and the chick was 22, something like that. And they was getting a lot of backlash. They was getting backlash. They were saying, she's too young. What you even see in her? What y'all got in common? What? It doesn't fucking matter what you think. This is my opinion. I want to know who agrees with me, who disagrees with me. If two legal adults take a liking in each other and decide to fuck, go to the movies, bowl, get married, love, date, hang out, shoot dice, whatever they want to do, that's their business. That's what's wrong with the world. Stay out of their business. I don't care. If she's 21 and up, it don't matter how old he is or vice versa. She could be 35, 40, he could be 21, 22. Now, for y'all to say it, that's don't make sense or that's your opinion. Maybe you not interested in nobody that older or that younger. That's your opinion. Outside of that, we talking about the law. She's old enough to drink, buy alcohol, buy tobacco. She's old enough to go to join the army and die for this country, go to war. She's old enough to have a driver's license, drive a car, have her own apartment. She's old enough to make decisions. And she's old enough to work at a strip club where men of all ages get lap dances and make it rain on them. But you telling me she's not old enough to be in a romantic relationship with a man older? Y'all sound dumb as hell. This ain't about your opinion. The law say it's okay. Yeah, your opinion don't matter because the law say. Now, we ain't talking about no 17, 18-year-old. We ain't talking about that. We talking about 21 and up. You damn right, it's okay and it's fine and dandy. So she can run around with a bunch of little young, goofy, dumb punks, beat her up and mistreat her because as long as they're in the same age bracket, it's cool. Now listen, let me say this. I'm not saying all older dudes are good either. I'm not saying that it's guaranteed to work or be perfect either. I'm not saying none of that. I'm not saying that it's going to be great either way. I'm just saying, mind y'all business. Stay out of people's business. I have chicks in their 20s all the time that come on to me or I meet. Now, I don't run around seeking out somebody 23 or 22 or 24. No, I'm a man, a single man. I meet women in their 30s, 40s, 20s. But what I'm saying, if I meet a female, 22, 23, 24, and we attracted to each other, we hit it off, we find things in common, I'm dating her. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say. It ain't nobody business. What you talking about? Y'all sound dumb as hell, man. Little children, 10, 11 years old, are allowed to choose their gender. They can be gay if they want. A person of any age can identify as whatever they want. But a 21, a 22, or 23-year-old can't date an older man, or a 22, 23, 24-year-old male can't date an older female. Y'all sound stupid, small-minded, and don't make no sense. I just think it's dumb. I've heard a lot, both sides, both opinions, and how people feel about it. And I just feel like it's stupid. I feel like it's stupid because I just seen on Facebook somebody posted something like that where I think in this case wasn't even that. The dude was in his 50s and the chick was 25 or some shit like that. I don't know. And they was like, that's outrageous. Why you looking at little girls? That's child molestation. Man, if y'all don't shut the fuck up. Age ain't got shit to, man. I know some women in their 40s and 50s dumb and immature as hell. And I know some men in their 40s and 50s dumb and immature as hell. And I also know some males and females in their 20s and 30s that's got their shit together. You don't get to choose who matches with who and who can pick who and who can be with who. Are you crazy? This is part of that mind y'all business y'all don't understand. Your granddaddy and grandmammy did it. Your granddaddy was in his 30s and your grandmammy was 15, 16, 17 years old and they was dating. Your ancestors did it. Man, nobody give a fuck about none of that. And I'm not condoning no pedophiles. I'm not condoning no child molesters. I'm not condoning nobody who stalks and preys on younger. I'm not down with nobody who's targeted out the young to mistreat them or traffic them or pimp them or abuse them. We're not talking about that. I stand strong on that. I'm not down with nobody mistreating no youngsters, no kids, no shit like that. I'm talking about grown adults in a consensual situation wanting to interact with each other. Stay out their motherfucking business. You just mad you can't do it. Men, especially as we get older, our value becomes greater. Unfortunately, women depreciate as they get older. The older a woman gets, she's giving up the best parts of herself. She's ran through and multiple kids, multiple baby daddies, that been scarred and had all of these traumatizing experiences. She's almost like damaged goods. And for the ones in the back that's going to speak on something dumb, yes, men go through it too. And we're not going to go through this feminist situation about men and women because some of y'all don't feel like there's a difference. But for the intelligent people that's paying attention, we know the difference between men and women. Psychologically, biologically, physically, mentally, we understand that there's a difference between men and women. So please don't come for me in the comments trying to compare men and women's situations. We're talking about two different things. I'll let them, you can do it, we can do it, and shut up. You the one that don't need to date nobody outside your age and shit. Nah. So what I'm saying is, grow up, y'all. It's 2025. Nobody's stuck on all that little dumb mental shit no more. It doesn't matter. Age ain't nothing but a number. If that man is in his 40s and she's in her 20s and he's treating her right, he's got good intentions for her, you may not see what they have in common, but let's say they find common similarities into each other. They're able to find an authentic love and grow and build together. He's bringing out the best version of her. She's bringing out the best of him. And they're connecting and coexisting. How the fuck do you get to decide if it ain't right? And you know it might not last forever, but what does? Nobody's saying it's going to be a perfect union. Nobody's saying that. And yes, anything can go wrong with any relationship, with any age. But what I'm saying is, stay out of people's business when it comes to them age gaps. I'm a father, I have daughters. They're grown now. But even in their young ages in the 20s and shit, I would much rather see my 20-something-year-old daughter come home with a man in his 40s that's got his mind together, that really finds genuine interest in my daughter. He's ready to work hard. He want to be loyal. He want to be a provider, a protector. He's got some game and some wisdom to share with her. Yes, I would much rather see her come home with him wearing dress shoes and slacks every day and smelling like cologne and well groomed and taking care of his business. His priorities are straight. Yes, bring him home, baby. Bring him home. Instead of these niggas with these stupid nappy ass dreads, pull-outs falling out their mouth, pants hanging off their ass, musty, don't even wear cologne, don't even know how to wash their ass and shit, don't even groom themselves, dirty fingernail ass, bum ass, horny, trigger happy ass niggas is gonna end up in prison soon, that's gonna be trying to fuck on everything and still run around with STDs and shit, man. Get out of here, man. Nah, don't bring no YN home. I don't even want to meet that nigga. Is it some polished YNs? Yeah. But statistically, that's a spurt in life where the brain ain't even developed yet. And as a male, as a man, I'm speaking from a man's point of view, we got a lot to learn at that age. We don't get our platinum and gold until we get older. Now, females mature a lot faster than males. So a 22-year-old female could actually have her, no, she ain't experienced the world and life yet, but her mind could be in the right place. So what happens is you take a 22, 23-year-old female whose mind's in the right, man, her mind's ready, she mature. But you put her with a bunch of fuck boys in that age category who's immature, you're going to corrupt her to where she's going to be damaged goods by the time she's 30. Then her value going to go down at 30, 40. Come on, man, nobody want to see that. So if you did match up a young female with a polished older man, she can grow and be appreciated in a whole different light than it would be the other way around. And I'm saying this from a point of view because I'm a man, but this could go any way. I'm talking about it could be a younger girl with an older man or a younger man with an older woman. Age don't matter. Leave them people alone. The law says 18 is age, is adults. So anything 21 and up, don't come for me. Don't come for me. I don't want to hear about it. But I do want you to get in the comments and leave your 2 cents. I want to hear what the people got to say. I know a lot of people just say shit because they in their head. They don't understand the reality of it. But I still want to hear what you got to say, whether you agree with me or whether you don't. I just want to see what the world's up to mentally. How do you feel about younger men or younger women dating older men or older women? Do you think it's an issue? Do you think if they grown, they should be left alone? Do you think as long as everybody's happy and treated fairly and right, people should stay out their business? Or do you think it should be shut down and condemned and it's just crazy and it shouldn't happen? Let me know. Get in the comments and let me know. You done heard my opinion. I feel like 21 and up is fair game for anybody. However, I don't care who you are. Now, for all you fuck boys and fuck women and suckers and predators out there, this video ain't for you. Fuck you. This ain't for the predators. This ain't for nobody who's stalking and stinking and trying to abuse and mistreat and misuse and mold and groom and all that old. This ain't for that. This ain't about that. We talk about real life situations. If I'm out doing my thing in Walmart and some chick walk past me and we give each other that eye, how you doing? How you doing? Woo, woo, woo. I'm single. What's your name? What's your number? You know, we can later on we talking. I said, how old are you? I'm 47. How are you? You know I'm only 22 or 23. Okay, well, let's continue to talk and see if your maturity level matches mine or vice versa if we find anything in common. And we can go from there. We're not going to go crazy because of that age gap, because it works every day. And people are attracted to what they're attracted to. So, y'all can take it how y'all want, call it what y'all want. That's all I got to say. And I'm going to end it right now. Shout out to everybody who's paying attention, who's listening. But I want to hear your feedback. I know it's going to be some retards in the comments. I know there's going to be some comedy in the comments. And I know there's going to be some people who can rationally think and use their brain as a mature adult and realize what's going on. So y'all let me know. And Until then, it's been another adventure. Out.